So I survived first day of school. Was today, and I'm glad everything went smooth. Meaning with the bus transportation and in school, didn't have any problem. Cause usually it's always something. Oh, you gotta go get vaccine. We need this paperwork. We need this. We need that. We need this. We need that. And I was like, I already did all that. Yeah, but it's a hassle. So last night, so I was working, and about 6 o'clock, now about 4 o'clock, we went to the mall because I was looking for shoes for them. And my kids, they got like big feet, wide feet. They got have wide. I was gonna buy them some Jordans. We went to the Nike store. I was gonna buy them some Nike Jordans. But I didn't want to just be like, hey, look, he got good shoes on. Look, my kids got expensive, good-looking shoes on, but they're not comfortable. So I was like, so I talked to somebody. I was like, do you have any wide? Because I'm gonna spend the same money regardless. I was like, do you have any wide fit here? They were like, no. The only place that I know where they got wide fit is Skechers. We went to Skechers, and then the lady at Skechers, there was only one person working, and I was like, man, let's go back to the Broadway store, and Opry Mills have a store called Broadway. That was actually the first store we went to, but then I wanted to go to the Nike store. I went to Skechers, and we went back. So we were like circling the whole mall. It's like a big mall. And I'm like, man, I gotta find something in here. But lucky for me, they had Skechers. They also sold Skechers. And then they had wide, extra wide. And I was like, try this on. They was like, it's comfortable. We love it. Try this on. It's comfortable. We love it. So I bought them a pair each. We sat down. We ate at the mall. Bought them some food at the mall. And then came home. My little one, who is 12, he was like very exhausted. Came home like at 7. Around 8 o'clock, he went to sleep. And I had to watch, because my boys, they got dreads. I had to wash their hair. So I washed the first one. No, the first one I actually had to cut it, because it's like he got dreads, but he got fade in the bottom. So I had to cut it. And then wash it. And then I started with twisting it the best that I could, but I also wanted to do it fast because I'm looking at the clock. It was like 9 o'clock. It took me about 1 hour to do his hair. I don't know how to start it. I can retwist it. I could have done a better job, but I was rushed for time and I couldn't even let it dry. But it looks so much better than, it's first day of school. You want to do the best. And while I'm doing that, I'm washing clothes. I'm removing the tags of the shoes, removing the tags of the pants. Back in between my little man sleeping, I was like, oh man, I gotta wake him up. And then I was talking to my older son, who is 13. I was like, well, I guess tomorrow after school I can do his hair. He was like, no, I wanted him to look good for school too. Because he said because kids are, they're not in school. Kids can be so cool, can be so bullied. And I was like, all right. So about 9 o'clock, I woke Lo Man up. I was like, hello man, I gotta go wash your hair. So I washed his hair, and then I put him in the chair. I started doing his hair. But lucky for me, he don't have as many dreads, and his dreads are also bigger, so I was able to knock it out in 30 minutes. And then while he lay down to bed, I had to go put gas in the van because my cedar dropped the van. So I put gas in it. I went to Walmart. I bought another. My son, he got uniform, but I bought him a white t-shirt because the uniform he have, and that's, my fault. Because the uniform he have kind of like stain on it, and I ordered some shirts. But, I wanted them to look nice, at least the first day, if not first week of school. So, but they say he can wear white shirt for now. So I went back to Walmart, buy him a white shirt. Went home about 11, went to sleep. but I survived the first day of school. Uh, and it kind of reminded me when I was a kid in Haiti with my mom. My mom used to just wake up early in the morning in Haiti, cook us eggs or cereal, and then me and my sister would walk to school. But with the long lines at Walmart's, all over the mall, washing hair, cutting hair, buying supplies, and like I appreciate that experience. Not to be negative, like I'm trying to like keep my spirit up, but although I wish let me put it this way, the child support will have to care of all that as it's supposed to. It's been used toward other things, but what I'm looking at is one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. Like I don't. It's kind of, I just like I don't depend on nobody for help or nothing like that. It's like it's really all me, and I'm also teaching my kids, cause hopefully I hope they don't become in a situation where they would be divorced, but I'm pretty sure they will. But of course I want them to have kids when they grow up, but I'm teaching them how this is how to live life. Like when a woman leave you, when you divorce, you have to go out there and grind, get money, and take care of your kids. You're not gonna be sit here crying. You're not gonna be fighting. You're not gonna be doing everything. My kids are my priority in my life. It's just that I show them so much, and without even saying so much. Like I just took them to Atlanta. Before that, they would be like, "Daddy, we want to go to a hotel room." And like me personally, the best place to sleep is I like to sleep on my own bed, but they like to go to hotel rooms and stuff. So we done it a couple of times, and then we went to come on this trip. So every vacation, I'm gonna try to take them somewhere different. There's food in there's food in the fridge. They are well taken care of. Like we're not like there's enough just for us three. But that's really like the message that I'm trying to teach them, that when you grow up and the lady leave you or whatever, relationship don't work out, what you gonna do? You're gonna work, you're gonna get money, and you're gonna take care of yourself, because relationship will fail you, family members will fail you, parents, they're gonna pass away eventually. You just have to learn how to take care of yourself, especially if you got like dependents, kids. You can't be like, "Hey, did you do this? Did you do that?" Man, I had no expectation, from any help for anything. I did everything, and it kind of feels good to be able to do everything. I look at it as a blessing, because I don't want to be in a position where like, "Oh, when am I going to find money to buy shoes? Oh, my kids need this, my kids need that. Oh, I don't have it. It's just that, what should I do? Okay, cool, let's get that. I think the shoe was like $80 a piece. BOGO, still like $150. And I'm like, sure, whatever. We went out to eat. $20, because one of them wanted Popeye. $20. One of them wanted Chinese in the food court, and I wanted some Philly steak. So it's $60. They go $200 right there. And and it's not like I'm constantly like, "Yo, can I do this?" No, it's like, yeah, it's cool. I look at it as a blessing. I look at it as an opportunity, and it's also a teaching moment. 'Cause like I guess I just don't want my kids to like, look back and be like, "Dang, my daddy couldn't do nothing. He couldn't even buy me a t-shirt for school." But nah, like it's whatever, Nah, but hey, I survived it. They're back to school now. One of them don't care for school, don't like it. The other one excited about it. But they're great kids. But Shout out to all the single dads out there. Shout out to all the single parents, man. We got this, all right?